The night grew eerily quiet as Roy's heart raced, the only sound the hum of the engine and his own ragged breath. Shadows danced around him, the darkness pressing in, thick with dread. He could still feel the chill of her presence, the weight of those empty eyes haunting his thoughts. Then suddenly, the radio buzzed again, crackling to life with frantic urgency. "Roy, you need to get out of there. She's dangerous," the voice on the radio pleaded, urgency spilling into the airwaves. Roy's hands tightened on the wheel, panic coursing through him as he glanced nervously at the mirrors, every corner of the cab now feeling suffocating and hostile. Just as he considered the idea of turning around, a familiar flicker of light caught his eye in the distance, a street lamp, glowing ominously bright. As he approached the street lamp, memories of the stories he had laughed off flooded back, crashing into him like the weight of 1,000 regrets. Was it too late to turn back? His instincts screamed at him to flee, but the road was a siren, soothing and beckoning. Just then, the girl's voice, a low whisper, danced through the open window, "You can't run from me, Roy." The atmosphere thickened with despair, the boundary of reality blurring. He felt her gaze, an icy grip on his throat constricting as a sinister grin stretched across her pale face, and a shiver cascaded through his spine. The truck rumbled beneath him, shaking with each bump on the cracked asphalt, as dread settled deeper in his gut. Roy's mind raced with thoughts of escape. The vast desert seemed to conspire against him, swallowing his sanity with every passing second. Just then, a clammy hand brushed against his neck, sending a wave of ice through his veins. He jerked his head to the side, adrenaline surging, and tried to shift gears into overdrive. "Get away from me," he shouted, his voice barely cutting through the oppressive silence. The shadows loomed closer, suffocating the last remnants of rational thought as fear consumed him. He could feel her breath, stale and cold, whispering sweet nothings of despair as the street lamp flickered once more. With a final burst of will, he slammed his foot on the accelerator, the engine roaring defiantly against the night that surrounded him, the pale figure still etched into his sight. Each heart-stopping second felt endless, the headlights cutting through the darkness like a feeble shield against the terror closing in. Roy gritted his teeth, convinced he could outpace the nightmare, but deep down, a gnawing truth began to unfold. The desert claimed its own, the lonesome highway had no room for escape. The street lamp flickered eerily, casting a ghostly glow that warped the barren landscape. Just as the wind howled through the cracked windows, an unsettling giggle slithered into the cab, wrapping around him like a noose. "You can't leave me, Roy," she taunted, her voice echoing with malice and longing. With the desert stretching endlessly before him, Roy pushed the pedal to the metal, praying for dawn to break the suffocating grip of night. But in the back of his mind lingered the chilling realization that he was not just running from the girl, but from a darkness that had claimed countless souls before him.